Just a quick idea of starting a pop-up card, how you would start. This is being inspired from a picture of a house in the Lake District called Seatoller House. I begin these by marking out, thinking about the mechanism and marking out the grids and everything on graph paper. Then I can make the folding mechanisms go inside the card like this, and I can fix onto that pictures which in this case are of a house, and there's a particular famous tree at this house which you can see on the left. It's a giant Wellingtonia tree. I think it's about, it's probably the tallest in the country in fact. There are mountains behind the house, and I'm trying to get that effect here. And this was the early attempt. I made about three attempts altogether. There was two more after this one. I looked at this one and I thought, well, it needs to be improved here and there. The hedge at the front of the card is a bit flimsy, so I made that a bit stronger later on. Here I tried a blue background for a sky, but in actual fact we have fells in the background, so I'll change this later on, as you'll see. But I drew these shapes, scanned them, and used paint, Photoshop, to flood them with colour, just to get an idea of how it would work as a card. You get some shadowy effects at the back there, which is quite interesting. So it's developing quite nicely, but what I've had to do, I've had to modify various parts. This part was too weak, so I made it a bit stronger, made it a bit bigger, and also the long piece at the front, I've made that a little bit different. I've also altered this crease here, and this is the new background, and putting all these things together, it's starting to look a bit better. So this is, I've not cut it out very well, I was just testing it. There it is there, and it's something that guests who go to the house could perhaps while away some time. If it's an evening or a day where it's raining or something, they can perhaps have a little play with this and remember when they were there. And here you can see, and here's the finished thing.
Almost at the final stage.